Scipio here, and I'm back to working on the installation in Overclocked with the Omega Excalibur alarm system. This time, I've got the Linker. So what do you get in the LT1? Well, you get basic GPS tracking, you get alert notifications if your alarm goes off to your smartphone, and you can control unlock, lock, and remote start on off from your smartphone. I'm gonna get to installing this, but I'll take you onto the bench and I'll show you what wiring harness wires you need and what you need to do to get this done. All right, so again, this is the Linker unit itself. Pretty tiny little guy here, and this is the box it comes in. Now there are a plethora of wiring harnesses, and the instruction sheet sort of tells you exactly which ones you need to install. As you can imagine, it's designed to fit with a variety of products. But the good news is, because we're using a 70 series Excalibur alarm system, we really only need this main harness and then not all of these wires. All right, so this one harness, this is the main big harness. Basically one side's gonna go into the Linker, the other side is gonna plug into our alarm system brain. Now there are some other wires that are pigtailed off of here, a red, black, and a yellow. We are not gonna need the red and black. I'm gonna cut those and tape those off. Those are, if you need it for a different alarm system that doesn't get power through the brain, but ours will send power and ground through there, so we don't need it. The only one we do need is the yellow. What the yellow does is allows us to get triggering events sent to our cell phone that our alarm has gone off. So we're gonna tap this into the siren wire. All right, so I went ahead and pulled my alarm system out of the Jeep because I need to update the firmware. So that is the one catch here, is if you are adding the Linker module, you need to have at least version 1.4 firmware in your Excalibur system. But I'm gonna update my firmware really quick, and then I'll show you the rest of the process. So it's important to know that you do have to have this alarm system completely disconnected from everything when you update the firmware. So that's why I went ahead and pulled it out of the Jeep, just bring it in here and update it on the desktop. All right, there we go. Now I'm flashing the update from version 1.3 that I had to version 1.4. Again, this is only gonna be an issue if you already have an existing system that you're adding the Linker to. So while that's going, let's go ahead and cut these wires that we're not gonna need. So I'm gonna cut them in a staggered configuration just so that they're not touching, and then I'm gonna tape those off, leaving that yellow wire. All right, there we go. It shows my flashing is complete, and I've taped off the wires I'm not gonna need. I just have this yellow wire. So on the Linker, you're gonna plug this harness in. It's kind of nice. There's only one place to put it. Makes it nice and easy. And then on the Excalibur, it's gonna go into the data port, which is that same port we just used to update, that black port. All right, this obviously isn't a problem with my install, and it may not be with 99% of you if you're doing the same sort of an install. But just in case, I want to let you know, if for whatever reason your black port, your data port, is in use by something else, you can use this green port, but you need to use this extra adapter that comes in the package. And that's basically going to allow you to adapt this harness to that green port. I'm not using that, but thought I would mention it just in case somebody runs into that situation where that black part isn't available, or you don't have one, maybe you got a different model. So, all right, so I'm gonna throw this in the Jeep, get it all buttoned back up, and then I'll show you the smartphone app, how to configure it, set it up, and then how it works. All right, so I did get the Linker installed, everything back with the alarm system, and just wanted to show you here, I've got the solid green and red light, which tells me it is connected. And everything is working fine. The cellular signal and the GPS signal are both connected, so that's good. And I'm actually inside a garage, so that's a good sign that I've got that signal immediately. All right, so I'm on Android. I think this applies to both. I'm going to use this My Car app, so I've got to install that. So we're installing the My Car Controls app. Let's open that. Ooh, what do we got here? All right, so I need to create an account. Super secret stuff. All right, they just sent me an email that allows me to set my password. All right, I set my password and it says my Car Controls account is activated. I'm gonna go back to the mobile app and log in. All right, so I'm in. I'm gonna tap here to add a vehicle, and it's asking for the device serial number, which is on the device itself, but also there's little stickers that come with it that you can use for that. So let me do this real quick. Boom, okay. All right, so now it is in test mode, which is why you have this release a vehicle thing. So if you're a dealer and you're installing this for somebody, you can set it up, test it, and then release it, and then the user can go in and reclaim it. So let's just look at my car, and we need to set the protocol. So I'm going to leave the protocol at default of ADS, hit confirm. And then I'm going to give my car a name, Overclocked. All right, there are auxiliaries, which I will play with later. You can do things, control auxiliaries, so that's kind of interesting. Image, let's see what image we want. Ooh, okay, so 2015 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. Boom. Oh, it's even anvil. That is awesome. All right, confirm. Yeah, anvil clear coat, of course. All right, let's go into OK here. All right, so now I'm in here in test mode still. I haven't released the vehicle to myself. And you can see here that it's got a signal to the car. In this case, it's got a signal to the Jeep. And that's my battery voltage right now, 13.1. So I can start, lock, stop, unlock. Doors are currently unlocked. Let's locate vehicle real quick. Oh man, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right, so let's get it out of test mode, and then I'll go button things up and then keep playing with it. So we will go back to the main screen here, and I'm gonna do release vehicle. All right, so I'm gonna release, and device has been successfully released. So now I'm gonna go back in and re-add the vehicle, re-add the code. All right, and now it is no longer in test mode. You can see here, overclocked. I can click on it. And boom, there you go. I am ready to control the vehicle. What if I lock it? Oh, nice. It says doors are unlocked, but now doors are locked. Oh, so I get an indication that it received the signal, and then I get an indication that the signal works. So I'm gonna unlock. Oh yeah, I just heard it outside. Unlocked, oh, that's pretty awesome. It's in the garage now, so I'm not gonna remote start it, but let me go button this thing up, and then we'll do some more testing. But yeah, there we go. This is the beginnings of a long-lasting relationship with me and my vehicle through the Linkr. That's pretty awesome. All right, I am out here kind of sort of away from people, not super far away, but let's see how this thing's gonna work for us. I'm going to lock the vehicle. And again, this is going through the cellular network. Look at that. Okay, locked. I get a confirmation back that says that the vehicle is locked. Where's that confirmation? There we go. It says in the middle, doors are locked. Let me unlock it. There we go, unlocked. All right, that's pretty awesome. And you know, that's not a bad delay. Remember, it's completely dependent upon going through the cellular network. Let me start it. All right, check. Nice tone to tell you it started. And I have a feeling I'm gonna get a runtime. And there's the countdown. 15 minutes is what I set my runtime to, so it'll tell me how much time I have left. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. just like that. So that's pretty awesome. Now what I need to do is test the alarm reporting. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock it, set the alarm. Now you do have to have the alarm set off for at least 10 seconds or it will not send an alert to your phone. The reason is it's getting its signal from the alarm siren. And if you recall correctly, every time I arm and disarm, it's using the siren as a chirp. So it doesn't want to send signals for that kind of stuff. So the alarm has to be going off for about 10 seconds before it will finally decide to say, okay, yeah, we'll send a notification to him. So I do have pre-warn, so like that is not gonna trigger anything on the app. It needs to actually set. All right, so I had to turn that off. I did get a notification, alarm detected. Let's do a quick GPS tracking. Find our vehicle. Locate vehicle. Yep, that's where I'm at. So good job there. So it is working as expected. And yeah, so that's it. That is how the Linkr works to integrate your alarm system with your cell phone. And now my installation is finally complete. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.